Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? I hope you are all fine and taking care of yourself. So, grade 3, today our topic is working in Notepad. Before starting today's lecture, let me tell you something which we have already learned in our class, and that is Introduction to Notepad. What is Notepad? So, what is Notepad? It is a simple software. As we all know, software is the part of computer which we cannot touch, and it based on logics only. So, Notepad is the software, and why we use this software? We use it to write text. If we want to type something, we use Notepad. Now, let's revise some screen components of Notepad. Some main screen components of Notepad which we can see when we open Notepad, that are title bar, control buttons, menu bar and text area. These are the main screen components of a Notepad which we can see right here. First of all, we have the topmost bar, this blue bar. This is known as title bar. It is present at the top of the Notepad and it shows the title of the document. You can see we have no title right now, so it is untitled, and this is the topmost bar and it has three buttons in it. First one is minimize, second one is maximize, and third one is close. These three buttons collectively known as control buttons because they help us to control our screen. We can either minimize the screen, we can maximize the screen. Minimize means we make it small or even disappear, and when we want to reopen it we use maximize, so the size of our screen becomes large. And the close button is right here, which is used to exit our Notepad. If we want to exit it, if we want to close it, we will click on this cross button. So these three buttons collectively known as control buttons. And now we have this blank area. You can see clearly right here, this is the blank area. Here we can type our text. Whatever we are going to write, we will write on this blank white area. Now we have another bar which is below the title bar. That bar is known as menu bar. The topmost bar is this blue bar, and below this we have the second bar which is known as menu bar. So we have some options right here: file, edit, format, view, help. These all are present in the menu bar. Now I want to add one more thing. Here we have a very small line. You can see on the text area we have a small line. This small blinking line known as cursor. It shows us that our text will start from here. So it is kind of a pointer which points that our text is going to start from this point, and this is known as cursor. Now we are going to repeat. The topmost bar is the title bar. So definition of title bar is, it is the topmost bar which shows the title of our document. It has control buttons: minimize, maximize and close. And after title bar we have menu bar. It is present below the title bar and it has options, for example file, edit, search. Then we have text area. It is the blank area where we type our text. And the cursor is the blinking line on the screen which tells us that from where we can start typing our text. And these three are the control buttons: minimize, and its shape is just like a minus sign, and then we have maximize. it is of square shape, and then at last we have close button. Now I will going to tell you that how to save a file on Notepad. We will open our Notepad, we will type something there, and then we want to save our file. So there are some steps which we have to follow. First of all, we have to click on file. File option is present in the menu bar. We have to click it. Then we have to click on save as option. We have a drop down menu in which we have to click on save as option. Then our box will be there, and in that box we have to type the name of the file. And after typing the name, whatever the name you want to type, you can type. It is of your own choice. Then we will click on save button. By doing this, we can easily save our file. Now we have some pictures here. Step 1. First of all, we are just going to make a file on Notepad. Then these are the steps to save it. Step 1, we will click on file. File is present on the menu bar. You can see that we have some options in the menu bar: file, edit, format and view. But arrow sign is pointing over here on the file option. We will click with the help of our mouse. Then in the step 2, we will click on save as. In the file option, we have some options: new, open, save as, but we are supposed to click on save as option. When we will click on the save as option, then there is a box right here. This is known as dialog box, and we will type file name here. As I have typed grade 3 here, and then this is our step 3. Now we will follow the step 4, where we have to click on save button. The save button is right below, and we will click on the save button. By doing this, we can save our Notepad file. Thank you so much, students. I hope you will have enough information about today's lecture. Take care. Allah Hafiz.